Hey guys, it's Stephanie here from My Porch Prints. Welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to be making this little ring bound journal. And this is just a fun piece, especially if you're a beginner. There's no sewing involved. And it's also a fun way to use up some of your extra ephemera pieces or fussy cuts or whatever you have lying around. It's really simple to put together. So we're going to go ahead and get started with this and you guys can follow along. Okay, so I went ahead and printed all the pieces out that I'm going to be using on cardstock. And these are the Stitched with Love floral tags. And I went ahead and printed them and then flipped them over and I printed a printable paper on the back before cutting them out. And same thing with these. These are the blank and lined Stitched with Love tags. And then these are just some ephemera pieces from the Heirloom Elegance kit that I thought would look kind of pretty in this little journal. And these are also from the Heirloom Elegance collection. These are some fussy cuts. So we're going to be using these today. And then the other thing we have is this fused binder ring. Now you don't have to use fused binder rings. You can use loose ones if you want to, but I thought that this would work really well for us. And then we also have a freebie for this template for punching the holes. So I'll link that down below for you. So we're going to use this, and you'll see here it says align with bottom, and you can do that for some projects, but for this one I think that would be really low on some of these. You know, we'd have our rings clear down here at the bottom, and I think that might be a little odd. So I'm going to take the largest piece that I have, and I'm going to try to center this on it, and then I'm hoping that will make, you know, a guide that I can use for my other pieces. And that'll show me where to punch my holes. There we go, and that should work with this. I'm going to test it real quick just to make sure everything's correct before I punch holes in everything. Okay, and it looks like that's going to work nicely. So I'm going to go ahead and use this as a guide. Okay. So normally I would align journals like this at the bottom, but if we do that, some of these smaller pieces especially might get, you know, they may not reach all the way. So what I'm going to do is just kind of center align things. So this will go, you know, kind of centered on this piece behind it instead of at the bottom, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna, you know, close counts, it doesn't have to be perfect. We just wanna make sure it's aligned on this side here where the holes are gonna be punched. And then what I'm gonna do is just trace and punch, and I'm gonna repeat that for all of these pieces. Make sure these align. There we go. And I'm gonna use this as my guide for everything. So I am going to show you these tricky bits. So this is a heart shape. Obviously it doesn't have a flat side over here, but we don't want it to go too far, you know, off kilter either, because then it won't turn properly when we put it on here. So what I'm going to do is try to get kind of close here. And you know what, I may, since I can't really see very well behind it, well, yeah, I may use my guide again, just so I have visual on where the holes are going to be, so that I don't get too close to my edge. So what I want to do is get close to the edge, but not too close, if that makes sense. Make sure my heart's kind of straight. And this is probably blocking your view. So close, but not too close. Okay, and it looks like that's going to turn for us, hopefully. So again, just do that on the pieces that are a little bit wonky shaped. Just kind of, you know, measure it out, see what works. Okay, so I'm going to add all the rest of the holes and then we'll keep going. Okay, so now I've got all of my holes punched. I'm going to go ahead and put these on the binder ring. And I'm probably going to start with like the larger images in back and then just kind of vary them as I go. And then I'll pick one that I want for the front cover. Okay, so I think that I'm liking this for my journal page order. And the good thing about a ring bound journal is you can always change your mind later and make something else your front cover. So we don't have to worry too much about the order just yet. But now I'm going to go ahead and just add a few little fussy cuts and decorations, and you guys can follow along. Okay, so I added just a few more little touches, and I went ahead and swapped out the front cover for this little heart. I just really liked how it looked, and I thought it gave kind of a interesting shape to the front cover. So let's take a look and see how we did. Okay, thanks for watching everyone. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more fun tutorials, and don't forget about that freebie hole punch guide that you can get to go with these 3 rings. And we will see you guys next time. Bye!